Musk did not actually wear a Pikachu costume. He was investigating Tesla for possible lending discrimination. If a court rules against him, Musk could get kicked out of the very department named after a meme coin that he boosted. The FAA was like, Verizon, you're great, but this Musk guy I met at work, my boss really likes him, so we might just ditch you. And welcome to Chaotic Chintan, our attempt at understanding the chaos around us. Tonight, we turn to Washington, where the hottest new government startup isn't a social network for politicos or an app that delivers subpoenas via drone. No, it's something even crazier. It's called the Department of Government Efficiency, or, and I am not making this up, Doge. Yes, Doge. As in the Doge meme, that Shiba Inu dog with Comic Sans font that has been dead for like 10 years. The federal government has created a meme department and put Elon Musk in charge of it. What could possibly go wrong? That's right. The United States government is now literally a meme. According to the plan, Elon Musk, a man already running multiple companies, will now also fix the entire federal bureaucracy in his spare time. It's like hiring Godzilla as the building inspector. Sure, he'll remove some buildings, but probably not the ones you want removed. Let's unpack this fever dream. On day one of Trump's return to the White House, because the simulation we live in wasn't dystopian enough, he signed an executive order creating Doge and basically said, Elon, you're in charge of it. No Senate confirmation, no pesky oversight. Trump literally went, I choose you, Pikachu. And Pikachu Musk came hopping into the Oval Office. To be clear, Musk did not actually wear a Pikachu costume, though honestly, would it even shock you at this point? Think about it. Elon Musk, unelected, now has a mandate to cut government fat. Within weeks, he's axed entire agencies. They shut down USAID, the United States Foreign Aid Agency, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which, fun fact, was investigating Tesla for possible lending discrimination. Totally coincidental, I'm sure. Musk also fired tens of thousands of federal workers in a month. To which Trump said, you're doing terrific, Elon, best mass firing since Apprentice Season 1. And the acronym Doge? It turns out some rando on Twitter suggested the name Department of Government Efficiency. And Musk replied, perfect name. Of course he did. I'm convinced Musk would rename the Pentagon 420 Blaze It HQ if a Twitter bro suggested it. The man has a Shiba Inu meme running the United States government overhaul. That's like if FDR had named the New Deal program LOL or BRB. Funny, but not reassuring. Here's the kicker. Musk even tweeted a fake image of himself as the Doge chief. That is literally how seriously this has started. With AI fan art of Emperor Musk. We're officially living in a Photoshop meme. And behind that meme is Musk swinging a sledgehammer or taking a chainsaw to any federal agency that isn't bolted down tight. So far, our boy Elon has gone after Social Security, claiming dead people are getting checks, which accounts for 0.0001% of the budget, maybe? But sure. His team's solution is to fire a bunch of SSA staff. Just brilliant. Next time grandma's check is late, blame the Doge father. He's also poked the Pentagon for hundreds of billions in alleged waste. Frankly, if he finds any spare change in the Pentagon's $8 billion couch cushions, good on him. But maybe don't outsource the savings straight into SpaceX, okay? Because, oh yes, there's a pattern. Programs that benefit Elon's businesses miraculously escape the chopping block while others get shredded. For example, NASA, which has given Musk SpaceX over $13 billion in contracts, has largely been left alone by Doge. But USAID, which among other things paid SpaceX for Starlink in Africa, was labeled criminal and shut down the second Elon got power. It's almost like Musk is picking winners and losers based on his own portfolio. Such conflict? Very interesting. Now Musk says, don't worry, I'll recuse myself from actual conflicts. Oh, okay, we'll just trust you then. Because Elon's always super transparent, right? In reality, he's classified as a special government employee, which is code for we don't have to tell the public anything. Unlike a cabinet secretary, Musk didn't have to disclose his business holdings publicly. We literally do not know if or how he's avoiding conflicts. While the White House line is basically, Elon will decide if Elon has a conflict. Well, I'm sure he'll be very objective about that. Lawmakers are raising hell about this. They're like, we have laws, laws that says you can't just run government business that affects your own bottom line. Musk essentially replied to this with a meme t-shirt that says tech support at a cabinet meeting, implying that he's just here to debug the nation. Aw, such a helpful IT guy. Meanwhile, judges are hearing lawsuits claiming Musk's appointment violates the Constitution's appointments clause. Because, minor detail, the Senate never confirmed Emperor Musk. If a court rules against him, Musk could get kicked out of the very department named after a meme coin that he boosted. That would truly be the chef's kiss irony. Here's a juicy tidbit. Doge agents recently fired FDA staff who were reviewing clinical trials for Neuralink, Musk's own brain implant company. Yes, you heard that right. The guy who wants to put chips in your brain also wants to fire the people making sure those chips, don't explode.
Yes, please.
According to Reuters, these firings were part of a broader group of federal workforce purges. But the fact is that Neuralink reviewers were among them. That's like a restaurant owner firing the health inspector right before a big inspection. Let's talk straight facts here. Elon Musk wearing all of these hats is like if Willy Wonka also ran the FDA. You might get efficiency, maybe, or you might get kids turning into giant blueberries with zero oversight. Musk's companies live off government money. SpaceX only exists thanks to billions in NASA and Air Force contracts. Tesla's EV empire was built on subsidies and loans. And now Musk is literally deciding which programs and contracts stay and which ones go. Already, one giant FAA contract got paused. It was originally awarded to Verizon. And now Musk Starlink is swooping in as a possible replacement. What are the odds of that? The FAA was like, Verizon, you're great, but this Musk guy I met at work, my boss really likes him, so we might just ditch you. If I were Verizon, I'd be furious. It's like you got engaged and then your fiancé says, sorry, I'm marrying Elon Musk company instead. You can't run a country like it's a personal toy box for one billionaire. The United States fought a whole war in 1776 to avoid being ruled by an unaccountable dude with a lot of money and a penchant for wigs. And okay, Elon doesn't wear a wig that we know of, but he's acting like a monarch right now. A monarch with a Twitter addiction, which is far worse. To add one more layer of what the frack is going on, Doge stands for efficiency. Yet, Musk's team cannot even do basic math on their claimed savings. They bragged about 55 billion saved in 30 days. Impressive, right? Except, reporters found 46.5 of that was untraceable fluff. We've added details in the description, so check that out. They even miscounted an $8 million contract as $8 billion, off by a factor of 1,000. Look, I know Elon's been to space, but maybe come back to Earth math, buddy. If Tesla's autopilot had that margin of error, it'd drive you to Canada when you punched in the nearest Starbucks. But here's where it gets juicier. Turns out that not everyone is thrilled about this. Senator Marco Rubio, yes, That Marco Rubio, the guy who tweets Bible verses but has also threatened a cage match with the Chinese government, he was not happy when Musk decided to cut USAID funding. Because, fun fact, USAID funds a lot of foreign aid that just so happens to benefit, US geopolitical interests. So when Musk cut it, Rubio went full on Miami Hulk, slamming the decision as reckless and short-sighted. And you know what's bad when a Republican is saying, hey, maybe let's not gut the one agency that keeps us looking like total jerks on the world stage. But the real twist? Trump sided with Rubio on this one. That's right. The guy who put Musk in charge of Doge suddenly decided maybe this guy shouldn't be running our government like it's a Twitter poll. Trump reportedly told aides that cutting USAID was a little too much. And this, coming from the man who once suggested nuking hurricanes, is saying something. And so, for the first time in what feels like forever, we got to witness a rare sight. Elon Musk not getting his way. Rubio pushed back, Trump wobbled, and now there's actual talk of limiting Musk's power over Doge. It's almost like letting a billionaire run parts of the government unchecked was a bad idea. Who knew? So let's review all the facts. We have a Department of Government Efficiency named after a joke, led by a tech mogul with fingers in 100 pies, slashing things that inconvenience him and claiming victory via fuzzy math and Twitter memes. This is governance in 2025, folks. No wonder some public servants are calling it a coup, and ethics groups are lighting their hair on fire. Here's the big picture. Government does have waste, sure. But giving one rich guy the keys to fix it is like handing the scalpel to Dr. Frankenstein because he's good with gadgets. Musk might cut some fat, but he's also cutting muscle, bone, and anything that stands in the way of Musk Inc. And if we normalize this, letting billionaires literally run parts of the government to their benefit, we're in trouble. Today, it's Musk with Doge. Tomorrow, maybe farmer bros get to run the FDA efficiency force, or an oil CEO runs the department of, the oil weights and measures. It's a slippery slope greased with money and ego. We have to ask, are we okay with this? Because Elon admitted betting your life savings on a meme coin is foolish.
I think if you expect to win at meme coins, you're being foolish. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not going to win at meme coins.
If so, how foolish is betting your government on a meme coin and the guy who pumped it? If Dogecoin was a gamble, Doge, the department, is a high-stakes, leveraged, all-in gamble on Musk's benevolence. And given his habit of tweeting poop emojis at regulators, pardon me if I don't exactly trust in his altruism. In conclusion, the Department of Government Efficiency might save some money, but it's also giving Musk a chance to play real-life SimCity with the United States and possibly the entire world. And as any SimCity player knows, eventually you get bored and unleash a disaster, like a monster or a tornado, just to see what happens. Elon loves disasters. He calls them learning experiences. I'd rather not have the United States be his personal learning lab. So Elon, if you're watching, which is maybe possible because you reply to random YouTubers at 3 a.m., please, such governance, very conflict, wow. Maybe much resign. Or at least try not to actively enrich yourself while firing librarians and scientists. So in other words, so ethics much needed. Thank you folks for listening in as we broke down what Doge is all about and how Elon Musk has been wielding power. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and as usual, please like, share and subscribe, and we will be back with another episode to understand the chaos around us. Thank you.